All right, y'all, buckle up because today's episode had me clutching my coffee tighter than Sally Spectra holding onto her next paycheck. We're starting at Crimson Lights, where Sally and Audra are playing caffeine-fueled therapy session. So Audra rolls in all pouty because Nate called her a liar. Imagine that. This man looked her dead in the face and basically said, "Girl, Claire's word means more than your entire relationship resume." Ouch. And Sally, bless her soul, is trying to help. She's like, "Wait, so you weren't completely honest with him?" And Audra's sitting there like, "Ma'am, please, don't remind me I was dumb." Sally, ever the optimist, suggests maybe Audra could just, come clean. Because honesty always works in Genoa City, right? Audra's like a sweetheart. I already walked out on him. Forgiveness ain't coming with a bow. And honestly, she's not wrong. Nate is dramatic enough to still be mad about a wrong order at Starbucks. But then Sally hits her with, "So you're just giving up? No fight? No nothing?" And Audra admits she thought she could control the situation. Girl, we all knew that was doomed the second Kyle's lips got within a 5-mile radius of yours. Don't play. But now Audra's strategy is to give Nate space. Translation, sit pretty, look tragic, and hope he comes crawling back. Classic soap girl move. Anyway, Sally tries to pivot, forget the man drama, babe. Let's focus on Abbott Communications launch. It's 1950s themed, and I cannot wait for you to see my dress. Audra laughs, but low-key is sweating bullets because Kyle Abbott has her number and probably the receipts. Cut to society, where Nate is unloading his heartbreak onto Lily and Devin. He's like, "Yeah, me and Audra, finished, toast, done, stick a fork in it." Lily, being the cousin she is giving him sympathetic eyes like, "Bless your heart." Devin, however, is ready with his "I told you so" folder. Nate explains Claire told him Audra and Kyle were cozying up in Nice. And Lily and Devin are like, "Oh, we saw that too." Nate waffles as usual, wondering if Audra really betrayed him. Devin asks him flat out, "If you were an outsider looking at this mess, who would you believe?" And Nate sighs like a man who just realized he spent his whole savings on a scam crypto coin, Claire. And Lily is beaming because she never liked Audra anyway. She's like, "Say hi, see? My intuition is always right." Devin co-signs, and Nate finally admits he ignored the red flags. "Sir, you ignored the whole marching band parade? But okay." Family bonding moment happens, all warm and fuzzy. Then Lily gets a call from Kane, which, shocker, turns into its own subplot. Kane's video message drama is giving Hallmark movie energy, but we'll get back to that. Meanwhile, Audra strolls in for takeout like the ex-girlfriend who knows she looks good, but is also dying inside. Nate doesn't say a word, not a hi, not a "how's your salad," nothing, just ice-cold silence. Audra sighs outside like, "Oh, well, guess that's it." "Girl, yes, that's it." Next stop, Chancellor Park, where Phyllis is leaving voicemails for Kane. Nick pops up like the nosy brother he is, overhearing everything. Of course, Red is acting shady as ever, pretending it's not about Summer, while Nick is calling her out like Judge Judy. Phyllis is defensive, Nick is frustrated, and I'm over here sipping my tea because we all know Phyllis plus Kane equals nuclear disaster waiting to happen. Nick begs her to rethink things, but Phyllis tells him to back off because when has Red ever taken advice from anyone? Exactly. Then over to Billy's apartment where Kane shows up playing New Man Who Dis. He's all, "Oh, Billy boy, don't worry. I'm not taking over the world anymore. Jabot, Newman, Chancellor, safe, totally fine." And Billy's eyebrows like, "Sure, Jan." Kane claims he's focusing on his kids, which is sweet, but we know this is Genoa City. Nobody just drops a scheme that easily. And speaking of schemes, Sally shows up after Kane leaves and tells Billy, "Honey, this Kane thing, that's our first big Abbott Communications scoop." And she's not wrong. Sally always has her reporter's hat on, even if she's sipping wine in a fabulous dress while doing it. Finally, we wrap things up at the Chancellor Park overlook, where Lily is crying over Kane's video. He's pouring his heart out about his kids and family, and honestly, it's giving soap opera gold. Lily's wiping tears, and then I'm over here wondering if she's crying for Kane or just regretting her entire life in Genoa City. Maybe both. And that's where we leave it today, folks. Audra's giving Nate space, Nate's giving Audra shade, Phyllis is playing with fire, and Kane is pretending to be reformed, while Billy and Sally are probably about to dig up the truth. Genoa City is tired, but also very much alive. Okay, so are y'all Team Nate or Team Audra in this mess? And how long before Phyllis blows up everyone's life just for sport? Like, comment, and subscribe, and drop your thoughts below because I need the tea. We will see you soon. Bye for now.